Hi, and welcome to YeeFit Adventures. My name's Darren, and today I'm going to show you my summer quilt system. I'm going to introduce you to the Costco down quilts. These are 700 fill power. They are 60 inches by 70 inches in diameter. And they are made, the material is about 100% polyester. So I got these at Costco, and they are, you can buy 2 of these for about $50, so they're about $25 a piece. And I have modded them for an underquilt and overquilt setup. So I'll pull these out and I'll show you how it's done. So what I like to do when I get to camp is I'll hang up my hammock, I'll open it up, and I'll throw my quilts in so they'll air out and fluff up a little bit. So this is my underquilt. So I'll pull that out first. I'll just kind of spread it out in the hammock. It comes with a nice little stuff sack. These Costco down quilts also only weigh about a pound. So they are very light. For the 2, it's about 2 pounds. This is my top cover, which I modified, and we'll throw that in as well. So let that fluff up a little bit. So next, you'll hang up the underquilt, which basically provides insulation underneath the hammock, so if there's a breeze or wind, lower temperatures. What I forgot to mention was that these Costco down quilts are rated for about 50 degrees. So 50 degrees you'll be comfortable. If it drops below 40s, you'll probably have to layer up, either put on your puffy jacket or put in some like Reflectix or another piece of insulation. So I have taken these bags down to 40 degrees and I was still cold at night. 50 degrees is perfect temperature. So let's hang these up. So what I did was I outfitted these with little S-beaners. They're just made of aluminum. And then ran some shot cord through them. So what you should do is take this here, and you just attach it to the end. Just like that. And then you're going to lay the hammock inside. Like so. And then, you know how I mentioned that I liked the tie-outs or loops on the end? You can take this little loop here and attach it to the shot cord on this side and then on this side. A shot of the attachment runs all the way up to the little S-beaner and down. You want it kind of snug on it. The shot cord will stretch when you sit into it and lay in it up to the other. Alright, I'm gonna get into it. Make sure when you sit into it that you grab the hammock, edge of the hammock. You don't want to grab the underquilt or you're just gonna fall right through. And the shot cord's not gonna be able to support your weight. And slide in here. So as you can see, the underquilt stays under you. It's clipped right here by the tie out. You can lay pretty diagonal right here. And what I like to do with the top cover is you throw it down. You want to stick your feet in it, like so. And then you throw the over your head. That, and then I have a cord lock right here with the paracord. You can cinch it around your neck. It's getting kind of warm. All right. The shock cord holds this in place right here. As you lay in the hammock, it'll close this gap and seal in the warm air. I'll show you a look around the sides. You see how the quilt is a double layer, which I folded. You see some of the areas where when I put this DIY project together, there were some rips and tears, so I repaired it with duct tape. But I've used this system for the past 3 years now. It has worked well with me. I've repaired it in some places, but how I made it, I saw some videos on YouTube, and basically you put in these eyelets, you punch little holes through, you run some shock cord, some paracord through it, which provides these channels all the way through. Here's the foot end, has a little foot box, 50-degree bags, but I think doubling it up, you can take it into the 40s and stay pretty warm. The top cover, a 50-degree rating. As you can see, these are constructed with some shock cord with a cord lock. It runs up to the little S-beaner. It runs back down through the channel, through these eyelets, which I doubled up here. Goes all the way across. Here's a little spot where some of the feathers were coming out and I had to duct tape it. It runs all the way up and back down to another cord lock. That way you can adjust the tension as well as the position of the underquilt. Let me show you a little bit about the construction of the top cover. So as the same with the, what I did was every 2 baffles I put a eyelet in, and then I ran a piece of shock cord, no, paracord through all the holes. I cinched it up so it provides a little bit of foot box. Then I went up the side, I put 2 eyelets at every baffle all the way up for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I would even do maybe 5. And that is about a 2.5 foot seam up. Up here at the neck area, I wanted a little bit of a draft collar. So as you can see, I put the eyelets down at the first baffle. I ran the paracord through so I could cinch it up. I put a little cord lock here on the inside so that I could cinch it around my neck, seal it up. So, I mean, this is a great option. I think if I was gonna do it again, you know, and if I knew how to sew, I'd probably sew this foot box up because I hardly open it up. I wanted the option to adjust it if it got into the temperatures, but for the trips that I take, I think a sealed foot box is great. Maybe add some shock cord instead of paracord, just to lighten it up, and maybe put in a pad strap right here. But this is a great summer quilt. You can convert these into sleeping bags if you want, but I converted mine into top quilts since I primarily do hammock camping. Thanks for watching YeeFit Adventures. This is my review or DIY project in Underquilt and a top cover for hammock camping or any type of sleeping bag system. If you'd like to see more on how I put these together, or maybe my second version, leave a comment down in the description. Please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Thanks.